I bid you all good morning, good evening, good night to wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins. Guys, thanks for joining me. It's getting kind of late here at night, and I want to kind of do a quick vid for you guys and throw this up there. It's actually important. It was posted 1 hour ago, today, February 3rd. It was posted exactly 1 hour ago, and I want to throw this out there because it's kind of important to get the jump on some of these things so people are made aware of decision making. Now, all my time working in finance and understanding the whole finance market and working at the levels that I did, and kind of saw from an overseeing position from the top and kind of seeing it all work itself down, how it was structured to build the business type of thing. Well, a lot of the people that I dealt with personally, or people that I was working with, or putting a deal together for, the problem we found was a majority of the people needed more credit counseling, not more credit. And that's important here, guys. Pay close attention. People need credit counseling, not credit. Now, this is just off the wire here. Amazon is testing a marketplace of loans from Goldman Sachs and other banks, Business Insider. So they got a screenshot of it here, so I could show you guys what the screenshot looks like. There it is right there. So you can go to FinBank, Amazon Lending, you go to Lendmark, FinBank. But Mike, Amazon's not a bank. They borrow as a third party, or they borrow from a second party lender. Maybe, heck, even from a first-party lender if they're big enough. Or, heck, even directly from the Fed. But depends. It depends, like, where they are, and depending on what their, lending score is in the big gist of things, and what they're getting their interest rates at, and how much they could lend the money out, right? And that's what they're doing. They're just taking it, relending, deleveraging, relending, just kind of working that out, right? And basically throwing more and more people into debt. And you could apply for a loan in minutes in the 4-step procedure, and you could get, 12 to 15% APR. I just saw that right there. So let's get to this really quick article here. This is like 3 lines long. Amazon testing marketplace of loans from Goldman Sachs and other banks, Business Insider. Amazon is testing a new online lending marketplace where merchants who sell their goods and other retail giants' site can take out loans and lines of credit from lenders, including Goldman Sachs and other banks. Business Insider has learned, the marketplace show. Amazon is testing a new line of lending marketplace where merchants who sell their goods on retail giant sites can take out loans and lines of credit from lenders, including Goldman Sachs and other banks, Business Insider has learned. So that's exactly what I just read. So it's a couple of lines here. Now let's go to the meat and potato article here that actually breaks it down. So here it is. I'm not going to read that again. I'm not going to read that again. Campaigns making the loans include Amazon's own lending arm. So careful with that, guys, okay? And Goldman Sachs Marcus Group. So Goldman Sachs Marcus Group, whoever they want to call, whoever it is basically fronting the money for them. So what would happen is you would apply for Amazon, on Amazon, through their application right here. And what happens is this information that you input here goes directly to Goldman Sachs. Amazon is basically just the fronters, basically. Hey, you want to buy our stuff? We'll give you the financing. It's the same thing when you go buy a stove. When you walk up and you're looking at a stove and maybe a dishwasher or something for your house, they look at it and they're like, oh man, I could just finance you right on the spot and get you approved right here. Well, it's not that the Home Depot has their own lending arm. They have, again, they're backed by another bigger institution that basically fronts Amazon the money to lend to us, basically, or to people, right? So here it is, guys. So it's Amazon's latest move to expand its lending service, which first launched in 2011, which limited to Amazon offering loans directly to certain merchants. Amazon stopped disclosing its lending amount in 2017 when it said it made a total of $3 billion in merchant loans so far. Amazon is testing a new online lending marketplace where merchants who sell their goods on the retail's giant site can take out loans and lines of credit from lenders, including Goldman Sachs and other banks, Business Insider learned. The marketplace shows a list of 3 to 12 month loans for the sellers to choose from, with a max loan of $1 million for the first time. According to screenshots seen by Business Insider, companies making a loan offers include Amazon's own lending arm and Goldman Sachs Marcus division, as well as more regional firms like Lendmark and Finbank. So remember, a lot of people that do sell on Amazon are average. I sell on eBay, so I'm more of an eBayer type guy. But I don't sell on Amazon, but I can sell on Amazon. I could have a legitimate, full-blown company with a shopping cart, the whole 9 yards type thing, like I do on eBay. But this is very dangerous, because then people, why do they need, if they have a company, they're already selling. If they're selling, they're shipping. Why do they need more money if they already have something and online is too big to fail, where you can't lose online? That is scary. Scary Jerry. Scary Terry right here. The menu of loans represents Amazon's latest move to expand its lending business, which, okay, we got that. Amazon's primary goal is to drive ability of their merchants to scale bigger, faster, and better. That's very dangerous, because you get stuck with a lot of stuff you can't move. And yeah, an investor at Trinity Ventures told Business Insider you can get more credits, more merchants in the marketplace model. Wait a minute. Now take a step back from basic business. You buy something for $1, you sell it for $2. You just made $1. You buy 2 back, you sell 2 back. You just made $4. You netted to 2. You buy 4 back, you sell 8. You buy 8. What happened to growing your business? That's what I'm afraid of. Right? A lot of the business, like my selling my magic cards online type of thing, I've been building that for 2 years now. And whatever I make from it, I buy more collections, and whatever I make from it, I buy, and I just keep going and snowballing it eventually, right? Taking out more money and then paying the VIG. The VIG is right here. 21%. Where was the VIG? Right here. 12% to 15% VIG. So if you borrow $1 million at 12, oh my God, I don't even know what that is. So if you borrow $1 million, let's say you borrow $1 million bucks, it's going to cost you $120,000 a year in interest. How are you going to grow your business? I'm not trying to say this is a bad idea. This is good if you're, I don't know how to explain how this would work. It would work if you are looking at, oh, that's scary. I'm just looking at it right here. Look. See right here? 50,000 to $1 million bucks. Apply now. 100,000 to $1 million bucks. Wow. Wow. So these are for individual companies that sell on Amazon. I have my own company, I'm an entrepreneur, I have my own storefront. I can sell on Amazon. But I would never take something like this. I would never take this. Because a lot of these companies, like I said, they need more credit counseling. Whether it's a company, a person. In the end, it's a person making this decision, right? Oh, it's a corporation, Mike. It's its own entity. No, there's somebody pushing the buttons for the corporation. Corporation doesn't push its own numbers yet. So it's not clear whether the screenshots of the marketplace represent a new service that Amazon intends to launch broadly or simply a part of a limited test for some merchants. Amazon spokesperson did not immediately have to comment. So they're going to try and step it up for merchants. They've already stepped it up for people, the Amazon credit card and all that other stuff, and they're stepping it up for people. But now it's becoming more and more trending towards, hey, you could grow this company. But guys, at 12% to 15%, Business Insider goes as low as 10,000 with an APR between 12 and 15%. So you borrow $1 million bucks at 15% VIG, okay? That's $150,000 in VIG or interest you have to pay back. That's a lot of juice. Apply for a loan in minutes to get funded, Amazon said, according to the screenshots. One big change Amazon's new lending services in the line of credit is offering until now. Amazon has only offered term loans. Term loans are better, and I'll tell you why. Term loans means you're going to pay it off in 12 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. You pay it off. Okay? Term loans. That's the best way to go. But when you're doing lines of credit, you're just going to be paying back as you use, and that's not going to work. And you're going to pay back as you use when it's maxed. You're going to have it maxed out. Oh man, I have no room on there. Let me put 10 grand back on there. I made some sales. Put your 10 grand, borrow back the 10 grand. You don't want to put yourself in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Until Amazon has offering loans which are lump sums of money repaid over a fixed period of time, a line of credit is more flexible for sellers because they can borrow and pay back as needed. I've seen this many times where, I'm just going to borrow a couple of hundred here, 600 there, 3,000 there, 10,000. And guess what? In the course of 3 years, they owe back the entire amount. And guess what? They're just borrowing what they could pay back after. Long as they stay within their revolving, it's a revolving credit too. Oh, it's so expensive to borrow this money. Another major change is the maximum loan size. In an email, innovation to sellers seen by Business Insider, Amazon said that it's increasing its max loan offers to $1 million for the first time. So $1 million for a company. So a company that's, wow. We have some special news. We are increasing the maximum loan size, and for the first time, we're offering loans up to $1 million, the email said. Do you know what this is going to do to malls, big box stores? Do you know what this is going to do, guys? This is going to cripple, because now people are going to flood their inventory up. They're going to get in whatever they like. Like, I deal with specific items. So if someone handed me $1 million, say, here, Mike, invest this in your company, I'll buy $1 million worth of stuff that I could potentially flip over time. That's what I do. Whatever the guy's selling video games, whatever the guy's, he buys $1 million in inventory. And if he can't move that inventory, see, for me, it's different. I own my inventory. I don't have any debt. I don't have any, what do you call it? When you have to make terms, I don't have that stuff. I own everything I have in my store, in my home business. I don't owe anything to anybody, which is a very good thing to have and a very proud thing to say as a small business owner. Because if you could reciprocate and reinvest your profits, right, and you could properly manage it, you don't need to take up money. If you're going to borrow $1 million and you could guarantee in a year you can make $2 million back, right? Then I could say maybe this might fit the shoe. This shoe might fit. Maybe you could but that's a lot of cake, man. And that's a lot of vig. So careful with how long the terms are. And especially lines of credit with revolving. Woo! The new marketplace model, however, could raise some data of security concerns. It's based on sellers applying for a loan to have to agree with data sharing agreement. According to screenshots by Business Insider. The agreement asks for seller to authorize Amazon sharing the seller's name and sales information and other available product and seller data on file with Amazon with a third party making the loan. See, again, it's a third party, right? So Amazon fronts their name, basically, and then you have the back guys like Goldman Sachs, or who are those other guys that do it? Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo does financing for like electronic stores, Best Buy, all that other stuff, right? One seller told Business Insider that he's hesitant about applying because it's unclear how the third-party banks plan to handle seller information. This information will be shared to help lender make decisions about whether you qualify for the loan and the agreement says. Well, they're going to have to underwrite the deal regardless. So even if you take an $80,000 loan, they need to underwrite that deal to make sure that it fits in their criteria too. They're not just going to, okay, your credit's good, your business looks like it makes money, here's your deposits, you're good, here's your money. No, they need to underwrite the deal. They need to know what the money's for, how much of it you're investing in, and what it's kind of like, basically, the lender themselves, Goldman Sachs or whoever is taking who has taken the application from this guy or the person that applies, is going to have to go back and ask the person questions. Okay, so with this, where do you operate out of? How many people work for you? Blah, blah, blah. They need to know that stuff, because when they're going to obviously take the risk of lending you potentially $1 million with 12% VIG, they need to know at least they can get at least their money back, right? And then I don't know, man. I'm not trying to put the bad on I'm not trying to make it look bad, or I just want you guys to make the proper decisions that are needed to make. This is going to cripple a lot of big box stores. It's going to cripple a lot of human jobs. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you could join, I got a couple of people joined the other day. Thanks for joining the channel. $2, I think it's $1.99 Canadian a month. That's like, I don't know, like $1.40 US. So if you could join the show, I would appreciate if you could join the channel. It isn't much. And, oh, guys, go to Teespring. I've been selling a ton of stuff on Teespring. Go to Teespring, guys. Look, I've been selling mugs, towels. Look, Mike in the Night shirts. Look how nice this thing is. Look at this hoodie. It's a beautiful hoodie from Mike in the Night. That's the back. Take a look at the front. Look at that. That's an awesome hoodie, man. So if you guys want to grab something, Mike in the Night towel from Mike in the Night, join us on Saturdays from Mike in the Night. Here it is, guys. Look at that. Mike in the Night towel. We got Raven mugs. We got Lord Humongous mugs. We're going to try and get a Supreme Cannon one out. But look at Lord Humongous, the pink mug. There it is there. Oh, man. Yeah, if you're going to buy something, buy it from a local person you watch videos from. Lots of love, guys. Guys, if you're doing this, please do your own personal TDS. Go online. Calculate your own total debt service ratio. Find out what your TDS and CGS is before you take on any more debt, please. That's all I'm asking. I don't want to see people go down this road where they basically need more credit counseling, not more credit. Whether if it's an individual that's applying for Amazon credit or it's a person applying for whether it's their company or whatever it is. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Lots of love. Take care and stay strong.